Waxing your car every few months, maybe a couple times a year, it's going to protect the paint from sap and dirt that comes off the road. When it rains, it's going to help the water to bead up instead of sitting there in little puddles. And it's going to protect it from the sun if it has UV protection in there, which I really like. Now, before you jump right into waxing, it's important to make sure you've cleaned your car. So I usually spray it off, and then I go over it with a sponge and some warm water, some car soap, and then I use a chamois. And that chamois actually, to dry it, it takes off that final layer of dirt, because you don't want to, use an applicator when you're waxing and grind dirt into your car. Once you've done all that, you pick a wax, and it comes with instructions. But I actually like these synthetic liquid waxes a lot because they're real easy to use. You just put a little bit on the applicator, you pick a panel, you don't want to go too far, and then you make these nice little circular motions like this. There we go. You can go on the rubber, you can go on the plastic, you can even get a little bit on the glass. The cool thing about this synthetic wax is that it's not going to leave those white crusty marks. And you can actually do this in the direct sun. A lot of waxes say don't do that because they don't want it to harden and dry. And if you leave it on too long, it's going to be hard to get off. But again, that's one of the nice things about this one. So you wait for a few minutes for it to dry a little bit. Then you come back with a dry chamois. You can see the swirls right there. You go over it with the chamois. They just disappear, and it leaves this nice shiny finish. And you can also wax your bicycle or other objects that are made of plastic, rubber, and have a nice metal painted finish. And that's just going to keep it looking good. But remember, it might become a little bit more slippery after you wax it. And so be careful where you apply the wax.